I'm Cindy. I live in Palm Desert, California, in a very beautiful community. Let me start from the beginning because I think everybody needs to know what happens from the beginning, not just starts off with what he's done. I was extremely sick. I mean, I couldn't even get out of bed some days. I had several things wrong with me. One of them was neurologically. I couldn't keep my balance. I felt like I was falling backwards constantly. And I had internal issues with scar tissue where it had grown to all my organs. And I had neuropathy in my legs. Bad neuropathy in my legs. That is a tingling, constant tingling like ice picks, you know, going into my bones. That's how bad it was. And some more issues were my sleeping habits. I would sleep 14, 15 hours a day. And it was horrible because I also had to work and raise kids, and so it was like, oh my gosh, but of course I had to get through it. And I found Dr. Jodie at my end. I would say what you call on my deathbed. That's how sick I was. And it was pretty scary. And I went from doctor to doctor to doctor to doctor. And all they did was, you know what, you might have this. Let's take this. You might have that. Let's take that. So I was on these medications with the side effects, and it was making everything worse. You know, I visited the hospital several times. I mean, and it's scary to someone. And my husband was so kind, you know, he can even tell you what he went through. He was scared too. So he brought home a paper, the Healthy News paper. And he goes, you know what? I was reading up on Dr. Jodie, and I think you should call him because it had to do with everything. He was talking at the time in the paper about everything that had to do with me, neurologically, you know, physically, everything. And so I went in, what was it, March of last year, March of last year, February, March, end of February. And it's amazing. It's totally amazing. Every time I talk about it, I want to cry. It's just amazing. What he's worked with, well, the first thing he had to work with was neurologically, because he wanted to get the falling backwards straightened out. I had to go into the office and go through several different procedures. I feel like I'm 21. I feel vibrant. I have tons of energy. It's amazing. He's a miracle worker in my eyes. Here I go again. He's a miracle worker because he saved my life. I feel healthy. I'm on no meds. I'm on nothing. And I'm the best I've ever felt in my life.
Step us through, you said you addressed 3 very specific issues. How long did it take to start feeling a little better and then it compounded?
The neurological was a week. Because you go in and you see him every day, you know. And so he got that under control just like that. I had scar tissue that was wrapped all around my organs, which was like, it was killing them. It was like taking all the energy out of them. So he had to do several procedures and disintegrate it. it was the best thing he ever did. You know, because now I can circulate. You know, I couldn't circulate. It just like, you know how your energy field is, it just stopped. Stopped, and it made me deathly ill. It's amazing what he does, because when he works with the brain tells the body how to fix itself. And it sure did with me. It really did with me. I would think by talking with the actual person that's gone through it, or like now, listening to the person that's actually gone through it. Because when I first read Dr. Jodie, you know, I went online and I listened to the people that were on there, on his website. And I thought, wow, this is amazing. And I've got to do it. I've got to try it. You know, it's my last recourse. Why would I want to go to another doctor that's going to prescribe me something? They sent me down a death road. I would have loved to have had him help me, you know, at the beginning. Getting that knowledge out there. And that's why I'm shooting today with you. Is I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of that knowledge and that energy to get it out there to tell people, especially about the brain-based neurology. I didn't know anything about it. I never knew that your brain had so much to do with the function of your body. That knowledge alone, people don't know. I mean, you could walk up to anyone on the street and they'd go, huh? So it was amazing. It's amazing what your brain, once you find out what he does, it's amazing how it changes your whole life.
In his approach, as all these other doctors, it's very cutting edge technology.
It's definitely cutting edge. And that's one thing that I'm willing to speak for, is what he does and the miracles he helps with his patients. And I'd love to get that out there. I would love to help in any way to change people's lives, change direction. We need to change direction. We need to go with the neurological part, because it's so, so important. So important. The most, I keep saying the word amazing, but it is. It's just all amazing. Are the most amazing people. Caring and loving. And I mean, I would, in the very beginning when I first met him, because I was in a lot of pain with this neuropathy. It was just horrible. And I called him, you know, at 9:30 at night, going, I can't stand it, Dr. Jodie. Oh, come on in, get in here. And I went in there, got there about 9:45. What doctor would do that? You know? What doctor would say, come on, get in here real quick. Put me through a treatment, and boom. You know how the doctor attitude is? They look just as confused as you are. You know? Dr. Jodie, he's never confused. He's never confused. He knows exactly what's wrong with you. He knows how to change it. And he discusses it. He explains it to where you understand what to do, how to do it, and what's really the problem. I smile every day. I smile every day and thank him every day of what I have now.